So we are set and ready for this amateur featherweight bout, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, brought to you in association with Pitbull West Coast. Introducing first in the blue corner, with a record of 1 win against 1 loss, representing SPG Manchester, Loynes! And his opponent across the cage in the red corner with a record of 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw, representing Manchester top team, Mitch Wood! And your referee in charge, Mr. Paul Crossley.
Well, we continue on here at UKFC 18, amateur featherweight contest. Loynes representing SPG Manchester, fighting out of the blue corner in the gray-black shorts as he takes on Manchester top team's Mitch Wood in the black shorts. 1-1-1 the record for Wood, 1-1 for Loynes. Oh, and they're going in again fast, and it's going to take him up. He's going to walk him over to his corner and deposit him down. Matt Hughes old style.
Absolutely. Yeah, solid 1-2s there, backed him up. As soon as he got hold of him, yeah, as you say, walked to his corner where he's got his corner team literally nose to nose with him there, getting good advice from his corner. Great place to be.
He's working inside that guard of Loynes. Loynes doing well to hold him down, but he's getting stuffed up against that cage.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to create an angle with his hips there, maybe trying to push off the fence, but Wood just giving him no space at all to do that. Just crushing him in, pressing his hips up and looking to try and pass the leg, but he's got to be just a little bit careful with them long limbs from the bottom.
He's holding, keeping that head close to him. Wood working hard, but not able to. Nope. I say that, and he frees up the hand and manages to chip away a little bit, but let's give Loynes some props. He's keeping Wood busy on.
Yeah, you see he's looking to try and trap that right arm of Wood there, trying to see if he can pass it over to his opposite arm from left to right.
And he's going to try and use his legs to help him get there.
I think the toes in the fence, the referee's seen. Obviously not allowed. Same as having your fingers in the fence, gives you that extra pull and grip.
Wood trying to put some pressure down on Loynes' head, but
yeah, Loynes doing a good job of tying him up so he can't get the space to land any of the big shots. But you see Wood's main thing there, trying to get his head back, hips in. But Loynes, good job just keeping that posture broken. But a couple of shots now getting through. He's a really tricky, tight guard with long limbs as Loynes, so that's what's giving Wood a bit of trouble at the moment. Referee stands him up. Good 1-2, but a fire back from Wood.
And note that jab, those 2 crisp jabs, snapping the head back on Loynes and allows Wood to get in on that body lock again. And for a moment, I thought it might just be better to take that step back and do it again.
Yeah, he's got really crisp, straight punches down the middle. That's been the difference in the brief stand-up exchanges that we've seen. Strong punches, backed his man up.
That's a good first round from Mitch Wood. Loynes, though, again, showing us that this is MMA. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be dangerous. You can look for things. He was trying to get the hand. I think he looked for the Kimura twice. But Mitch Wood, just too much at the moment.
Yeah, and Loynes didn't give him, as much as he kept searching for things from the bottom, Loynes didn't give him too much trouble from there. So I'm sure he'll be more than happy to go for a similar format in round 2. Getting close, get him to the mat, staying tight, land some shots.
Well, Wood again, towards the end of that round, really found a home for that jab.
Yeah, and the more drastic change is going to have to come from Loynes.
Seconds are cleared. Round 2 of potential 3 in this amateur featherweight contest. We have Mitch Wood in the black shorts representing Manchester top team. And Lewis Loynes, Lewis Loynes, the SBG Manchester man, in the black with grey.
Loynes did land one chopping right hand at exchange, but most of the shots a looping right hand for Wood that allowed him to close the distance. A nice frame for Loynes there, keeping his man away. Whizzer in that frame under the chin is a really strong position to keep your opponent up.
You can see that Wood was trying to get down and underneath the hips for the dub bit. That wide base prevented it. And now we're going to get this battle of attrition up against the cage.
Yeah, I think that knee to the body got a reaction. Loynes fires one's back, but you can't afford to just be held here. You know, you can't be content there. As soon as there's a gap there, he's got to try and force it and get out into the open.
Looks to me like Mitch Wood's going to look to try and break off and maybe throw a flurry.
Both guys going for a
oh, that was a lovely knee.
Nice stepping knee to the body. Nice Harai Goshi outside trip.
And straight in, I mean, couldn't land in a better position. But great work from Loynes to pull himself back into the guard.
It's beautiful timing on that throw when your opponent's walking into you. You can sort of bait him with it a little bit sometimes, but walking in, got his hips, and now Mitch Wood's back on top where he had a lot of success, but he's got to watch the triangle again. You see he's trying to trap that arm, his Loynes again. And that's like a long guy thing. He's trying to pull it up behind his back. Wood manages to wriggle it back out again and get himself safe. And you see he didn't want that arm to go again, so he's gone forearms to the side, elbows in tight, arms in the armpit. That way he's not giving any space, Loynes any space to start to attack again.
I mean, Loynes again, we've seen it all night tonight. That, you know, there's very few fighters now that just hope that the ref will stand them up from there. Like, they're constantly looking, moving.
Yeah, you have to, I mean, you can't hope that the referee will intervene, you know. You've got to take these things into your own hands, and especially in a 3-minute round, if the referee does intervene after a minute and a half, that's the vast portion of your round that's gone out of the way, do you know what I mean? That before you even get a chance to get back up to your feet, you have to try and make these things happen yourself.
He's going for that arm again. And now he's putting the triangle up.
He baited with the arm and chucked on the triangle, but slams out of it, does Wood. Nice work to power out.
10 seconds left in this round.
And that'll be disheartening for Loynes.
Oh, 2 big shots landed there.
Yeah, he felt his own nose after that second uppercut. Yeah, I think Loynes will be a little bit disheartened. He's worked pretty much the majority of the fight off his back to try and get that sniff of opportunity. And as he got that triangle on, he's got slammed straight out of it. That'll be a bit of wind out of his sails there. And 2 rounds to the good for Mitch Wood, you'd think.
Yeah, the battle of Manchester here, with Manchester top team being represented by Mitch Wood and SBG Manchester being represented by Lewis Loynes. Abdul Chowdhury, I think, over in the corner.
And of course, some of these guys, you know, the SBG guys as well, who went off to form Manchester top team and do their own thing.
Oh yeah, they'll know each other for sure.
I mean, everybody knows everybody, but especially in a Manchester versus Manchester battle.
All seconds are cleared. 3rd and final round. Lewis Loynes, the SBG Manchester man, the blue corner, black and grey shorts.
Out with bad intent in the strike, and then he's licked Loynes underneath his right eye with a left hand.
Controlling the center of the fighting area as well as Wood. He's backing Loynes up.
He's going to say something drastic at this point for Lewis Loynes. But it actually looks like it's Mitch Wood who's really got the impetus now.
Wood closes that distance beautifully, waits for Loynes to overextend a little bit, and then gets in on the body lock, forcing him up against the cage. I
mean, if I was Wood at this point, having that much success in the stand-up, and knowing that from Loynes' guard, you know, he does have some threat. I'd be a bit more inclined to maybe back away and go back to doing what he was doing.
Well, the corner of Manchester top team would absolutely concur with you, because as you said it, Carl Prince was asking for him to disengage and strike. But
I mean, he's done a good job from the top as well. I can't take that away from him. But there's, you know, it has been where Loynes has had at least some threat. Wood strong, smothering from the top. You can see Loynes trying to capture that arm
again. Yep.
That's why Wood's staying low, head low, chest to his chest.
Listening to his corner well.
Yeah, and if he gets there, you know, when he gets open, he starts tripoding the weight down. It's really hard for Loynes to do anything when he's stuffed up into the fence and having his hips driven backwards like that.
And he, again, listens so well to his corners, Wood, because you can hear them circle left, and he immediately starts to serve. So he's paying attention to his corner as well, which is wonderful for a young fighter.
Again, staying glued to his arms and elbows low, chest low, head low, underneath the chin. Really limits Loynes' ability to get off any offense when your partner's negating you like that. That's the inherent risk with the strategy, though. But, you know, he's Wood's been good on the feet, so it's not too much of a big deal to come back, driving straight in. I think the gum shields come out. Is Wood going to put a stamp on this with another big takedown?
He's got those hands locked together.
There he goes.
15 or so seconds left in this round, and Mitch Wood arguably on his way to a well-earned decision win.
Yeah, it would be hard to argue it. Loynes, if nothing else, has had earned himself some air miles in that one. No, never out of it, never stopped fighting, was never overwhelmed, but I mean, I think it's safe to say he's been dominated by Mitch Wood throughout those 9 minutes.
Yeah, proper workman-like performance from Mitch Wood. More than likely going to move that record to 2-1-1.
He got a big welt over his right eye. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, it's I don't know if it's one of those takedowns or smashed onto the hip, something like that, but it was hard to pick out a single shot that might have done it, but I've only just noticed it. Not that he'll detract from his victory.
Yeah, I'm not sure it'll change the result, but
might be a little bit less pretty tomorrow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank Pitbull West Coast for sponsoring this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, this goes to the judges' scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner, Mitch Woods.